I want to say hey. What the heck? You can start a poll? That's where they always updating some shit. How y'all doing? How's everybody? I'm good. I'm just laying down here in my theater and just um give me 1 second. I put a poll up. It says, "Am I cool?" And literally 3% said no. 99%. Actually, it keeps going. Ah. The stuff that they always do. The stuff they do on here. How y'all doing today? I love how it goes from 95% to, oh my God. How do I get rid of, let's see, how do I get the poll to move out the damn way? Okay. Okay. There you go. Uh, would I ever go to Japan? I probably not, because I don't. I feel very uncomfortable going outside of the United States. Maybe at some point. I just don't. I don't want to get over there. I don't know people's customs, like that. So just don't cry anymore. I'm just playing. No, that's not. No, it's. I've had my days, but like hell, I'm more in a happy mood as of recently. Can you give me some advice? I was crying all day at work. Well, watch you a good movie, have you some comfort food, and just do your thing. Hawaii, I would, because that's United States. If I didn't have social anxiety, I would. I get asked to hang out all the time. It's like, I swear to you, this happens all the time. Because they'll hit Las Vegas. Hell, I even get locals. Tyler, you should meet up with me and my friend, or you should do this. And if honestly, I wish I was more of a social butterfly, because I would. I just don't like people. I don't like people. And you're probably thinking, well, how are you able to get on here? Because I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to a camera right now, which transmits the image to you. I How was the date? Well, the date hasn't happened yet. So I love how the make sure y'all answer the poll now. I'm just laying down here on the floor and I'm watching the theater, or I'm watching, YouTube and watching movies and just having a good old time. I just wanted to pop on because I've just been tired today. I was supposed to do an OnlyFans read today, but I was wore out. So I'm like, and I put a. By the way, if you're on my OnlyFans, I put a post up today that I'll be online tomorrow. I'm gonna do a double read tomorrow. So I feel very unattractive today because like I don't know. I just feel bad about myself today, but I'm okay. But any good movies you've seen lately? Not really. I've been trying to find some good stuff, but you know, I ain't gonna be on here long. I just wanted to pop on. Stop asking stupid questions. It's none of your business what I do. You don't worry about me. All right? Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Let's see. I don't know what that means, to be honest. What that means about ringing in your ears. Maybe that's a medical thing. You need. I don't know. I don't know. Mm. Oh boy. I find that I mostly struggle from boredom now. That's what I mostly struggle from. Y'all devoured that all sign reading. It's already got 104,000 views. Y'all devoured that shit. And I don't even think I did that great in that last all sign reading. Y'all still watched it. I was like, well, maybe I'll just leave it up. Maybe somebody needs to hear it. Maybe it's got somebody's message in there, you see. You predicted last year I'd buy a house and brought one 6 months later. Really? Well, congrats on the new house. Congrats. A lot of y'all's predictions come true for me. I look back, I have a prediction journal, and I look back at that shit. Y'all called shit years before it happened. Hell, sometimes they'll call it months before it happened. And I had this psychic that predicted, she predicted a death. She predicted an, somebody returning from the past uh, to the T. And then back in December, she predicted a relationship, right? And so I just emailed this psychic and I said, I think I messed up the opportunity predicted because I kind of flipped out on my date. And I was like, I think your prediction was going to come true because, she predicted literally, she said, you're going to be in a relationship in the spring of 2024, right? So lo and behold, an actual option came in and things were going smoothly and I fucked it up. See, that's where this is what I let me here's my thing. I kind of just was like, I don't know if I can be open right now. I don't know. And I kept flipping out. Y'all know how I do, right? Here's the thing. I can't stand a bitch that can't take personal responsibility. And I'm referring to some of y'all, right? Because I never see y'all get up in here and say, you know what, this is the part I played in this connection. It's always, they did this, they did that. They didn't text me back on time. They told my mother my coochie was stunk. They told my father that I had put a pool stick up the wrong like it's never I never hear people come on here and say, you know what, I contributed. So I'm saying I contributed. But I literally just emailed, and her name is Miki. I don't think she'll mind me saying it. I just emailed Miki. I said, Miki, I think I messed up that potential relationship. I said, I freaked out. I said, but you was right that something would come in, just like she said, and I fucked it up. As usual. Uh I am just not I'm not fit for relationships, and I realize that now. I realize that now. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. I can't trust. But then she emailed me back. The psychic. She said, no, I don't think it's fully messed up. You have the power to rebuild it or to So I'm like, well, maybe not. We'll see. I think once I get all this weight off, I'll feel better about myself. I'll feel better about myself if I get this weight off because I feel like I wouldn't even be able to get naked anyways if it got to doing the deed, right? I couldn't get naked because I'd be embarrassed. So I'm like, let me get this weight off and then we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Y'all love the poll. Make sure you do the poll. Make sure you answer my poll. Am I cool? I don't know what happened to Ace of Pentacles Tarot. I wish she'd come back though. I do have a big dick. And that's meant no, I do. That's not a flex. Actually, oh never mind, I ain't gonna go into that. But like I do. That's the truth. That's not a flex. I've shown it to to many. And they go, oh, you wasn't lying. Like literally. So don't try me. It's not. So I know a lot of people like to flex about that. That's not something I flex about at all. Like I wouldn't flex about that because hell, it may lead to sexual experience. And what if I lied? And no, I don't catfish that area. I don't catfish at all. So I'm saying. So that's the thing. So that is true. That is very true. I do not catfish about my body part. So thanks, Deandra, for the 5. Thank you so much. I've had many stalkers, and they won't stop. They won't stop. I don't get it. It's none of y'all business what or who I date. It's none of your goddamn business. Well, take that and stick that up your ass. All right. So take that and stick that up your ass. Um. But yeah, y'all are so disgusting. I ordered me a lot of health foods today, so I'm trying to eat less carbs. There was no date. I fucked it up. That's the thing. I just flipped out last night, and I don't know if it's like repairable because I self sabotage. I do. I don't like, and this ain't just in love. I mean, in general, like it can be friends. I'm like, I am not a person that likes to open up. I realize that about myself. I ain't talking about just in love. I'm talking about in general. I am just not a person that likes to be vulnerable. I don't because I if you give people the knife, they'll stab you with it. So I'm saying, like you can't tell anybody anything because they'll come back at you and stab you in the back, not literally, but you know what I mean. Because you never know if you never try. I just don't do it. And I feel like a lot of people like to attach themselves to me for the Tyler Tarot image. And what people don't realize is, and I've had this happen before. I had a friend tell me one time, "Oh, I liked you so much better online." When we got in an argument, this is when I lived in North Las Vegas. You know who you are if you're watching. "Oh, I liked you so much better online." Because, and you know what? That's okay. Because my thing is, you have to realize there's Tyler Tarot and then there's Tyler, the me, Tyler. And Tyler Tarot, yes, it's a real thing. What I do is tarot, it's real, but it's not like a lot of people they expect when they meet me in person or when they expect Tyler Tarot to be present. No, you met Tyler, the person, not Tyler Tarot. So I'm saying I had this woman one time, and then I was in Texas and I was at this convention, right? At this horror movie convention, and she comes up to me at the horror movie convention, and I was a little shaded because her husband said, "Oh, is that tarot guy?" She said, "Yeah." So she comes up and said, "Hey," and I said, "Hey," back. I was very nice, everything. She comes up to my I get back to my hotel over in Fort Worth, Texas. I think it's Fort Worth, Dallas, right? And she says, "I was so disappointed in meeting you because I think when they meet me, I'm not rude or nothing. It's just that they expect for this big personality to be present. I'm actually very shy in person. I have bad social anxiety. You're not going to meet Tyler Tarot. When you see me in the wild, that's not Tyler Tarot you're meeting. You're meeting Tyler, all right? So let me just tell you that before if you ever run into me in the wild, now you know. So I have really bad social anxiety. I even get it with family. I even get it over the phone. Like for example, like when I'll give you an example. Let's say my dentist calls to remind me of an appointment. Remind me of the appointment. I'm nervous on the phone call. Like I go out of my way to not have to talk to like customer service representatives or anything. Like Most of the times when I schedule an appointment for like a contractor or somebody that does work on the house, it's always through email and it's like through text. I can't stand talking to people. And then I always dread when the people come to my house, like to fix stuff that I inquired for them to fix, because I have to greet them and then all this. I'm like, oh God, no. It's just like horrible, you know? So, um, but I always say there's some type of spirit that does these readings for me or these videos because not literally. I think something takes over when I do reads. And I used to, oh, I always believe this, like, not really, but it's kind of like this personality comes out. It's like it pushes Tyler out the way, and then this big trash monster comes out. Like, I can't explain it. It's like this big, nasty monster just come. It's almost like before that, it's like as soon as that live button hits, it's like it knocks Tyler out the way and says, okay, I'm front and center now. And it's just like this big monster that people have fallen in love with. I don't know why, because I am not like that offline. I mean, even Enchanted Cottage. I met her in Georgia, and she said, "You're very nice in person." Because I'm actually very nice. I think people don't understand this, but I'm actually super nice. I'm not like this big monster, this nasty, foul-mouthed monster. It's just this thing that takes over. It's not like an old Sasha Fierce or nothing. I just call it like this. It's like Tyler too. It's like it's just this monster that takes over. And then as soon as that live's over, I go back to being me, you know. So, but I would also, give me one second. I totally lost my train of thought. Or maybe you will make me one day if y'all, you know, y'all got to help me come up with places for me to meet y'all though. Yeah, I hate talking to customer service people. I hate that. Especially when you can't understand them, when they have those, you know, telemarketers from other countries that are you know, they'll be like, I need to help you. They'll be like, you called about your Nokia phone. I'm like, oh my God, I can't understand a word you're saying. I'm not saying this to be anti anything, but you called about your phone. I'm like, called about who? You call me a hoe? So I'm saying, I'm like, okay, oh, phone. Okay, got you. I thought you called me a hoe. Like, I'm like, okay. And so I can't. ah, yeah, there is, but I'm not like that all the time. People, and I think when people run into me in person, that's what they're expecting. And I'm not that, you know, I'm not that. I had a sex dream the other night, which is so funny because I don't have sex dreams. It was the weirdest thing. I told my friend, I was like, I said in 30 something years, I ain't never had a sex dream. I had a sex dream. I sure did. Because what I've seen you in my dream before. Are y'all sending me sex thoughts? But yeah. So, anyways, I did. We're not turning this into a sex talk. We ain't doing that. No, we're not doing that. My mother is fine. She's fine. I should be seeing her soon, you know. My grandmother and my mother is coming out at the end of the month. What do y'all pick up around me? What do y'all pick up? Tell me, psychics, give me a read, damn it. I love getting reads by y'all. Y'all been okay. Yeah, I will say this. Y'all been sending me tons of reads lately. Thank y'all for all the information y'all been giving me. I've gotten at least 6 or 7 predictions over the or well emails, a reading email like email reads like over the last like 2 days, like 7. I'm like y'all are really going in. Thank you. Bye. See you. Have a good one. 2025. What's happening in 2025? Oh, love for me. Okay, I'll take it. If I let it in, that is. I am just not a person that likes to be vulnerable. I hate being vulnerable. And I am going to do that expose on my love life still on OnlyFans. I just have to, like, I got to get in that mode where I want to really go in about why, where, when, and why. And It's going to be on OnlyFans. I'm going to make it as trashy as possible. I'm going from point A to point Z. I'm talking about everything, everything. So I didn't just tease that and not going to do it. It's still something that's going to happen. Okay. But no, I'm not. I love hippos. I love me some hippo. I love them hoes. Look at them. I love hippos. I just think they're the fucking most cutest animal. I know they're the most dangerous animal ever. It kills more humans than any other animal out there. But Lord, they're the cutest fucking things. Big fat bitches that I just love them hoes. Like, cause I have a lot in common with the hippo. We like just be left alone and eat. All right, and just want to be left the fuck alone. Something about the bird, Tyler. What bird? But I've done a lot of forgiveness of people that did me wrong. I'm not in no, I know I was in my spiteful stage a while back or not too far back. I've been in a very spiteful, nasty energy, but I have forgiven everyone. Anybody that did me wrong, I forgive you. I am not going to hold that against you no more. But that don't mean bother me again. Like I forgive and I forgot. You know, I can't open up though. I just can't. I can't do it no more. Don't get me on the crying. I'm having a therapy session here. I can't do it no more. I can't. I run away. I've ran away. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I've had company. I've had people that wanted to be my friend. They may be watching now. This was as early as what, a month ago. Um, I ran that person off with my mouth. I started talking shit. I start sabotaging, and then I had another friend. Right, this is hell. This is all within a month. This is like the last month, maybe month and a half, 2 months. Right, ran that person off. I cannot help it because as soon as I start to feel not this ain't romantic. I had one that was well, actually two that was romantic in tone, guess you could say, right? But even with friends, as soon as I start to feel like I'm starting to get emotionally attached, I find something to cut it off. And I'm not talking about people. This to my stalkers. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people that have hung out in my house, not people online. All right. So, but because they'll send me all kinds of email. You was talking about me? No, I'm talking about people that were in my house. All right, they have actually been in my house, not stalkers that think that we have a thing going on. Not you. All right. So, and yeah, the last like month or two, and I'm like, and what's so funny is I was putting out that to the universe. I'm like, I really want more friends in this area. I want to, and then it's like it all started to manifest, and I fucked it up. And like I said, I had a date set up. I had this little, back and forth romantic thing, and I just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, just started. I cut it off because I just cannot bring myself. I'm okay. It's almost like I'm okay with connecting with folks until I start to feel like we have a bond. And I'm like, ooh, we don't do bonds. There's no bonds at Tyler's Tarot. You know what I'm saying? And that's my problem. Like, as soon as I start to feel like there's a bond attaching, like it's starting to attach, or if I start feeling like it's getting too deep, then I kind of have to go, okay, you know what? No. Like I'll be like fuck off, or I'll say something stupid, or I'll make it an insult, or I'll even half the time it's not even really insults that I'm doing towards, like, for example, I'll just wait till they say something really off the wall or weird, and it's done. So I'm saying done. So because a lot of times I'm like, okay, I don't want to hurt the person's feelings, but I also don't want to like entertain this. So what I'll do is I'll wait till they kind of dig their own grave, like they'll say something, or I'll find it kind of. I'm like, oh, we ain't talking no more. So, and like I said, stalkers, I'm not talking about you. Keep your fingers off your keyboard. Keep your emails out of my email inbox. It's not you. I'm talking about people I've hung out with in person, not some random person that thinks we have a connection. I don't have no connection with nobody online. Stop playing. Stop playing. And for some reason, let me tell you, it's been the season of the air sign. And I hate air signs, but for some reason, not an Aquarius yet. No, I've dealt with Aquarius, obviously, but it's been Libras and Geminis. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Stay away from me. Like I've had, how many, let's see, two Geminis and a Libra in the last 2 months. Leave me alone. I don't deal with air signs. I even told the person, I said, I don't deal with Gemini. I said, I'm very hesitant to deal with you because of the Gemini, that fake twin shit. So I said it just like this. I don't deal with fake twin shit. So, because Geminis are fake, phony, two-faced, not to be trusted, fake, triangle bound, always just fake, phony. And so I don't deal with that. And I'm like, out of all the air signs, if I had to deal with one, it'd be Libra. Because Aquarius fake, phony, two, you know. Don't get me started. And I just don't do that. I don't do Gemini. I don't do Libra. And of course, what was, I'm like, for some reason, literally two Geminis, in the last, like in the last 2 months, two Geminis and a Libra. Leave me alone. My favorite signs to deal with are water signs. They're my favorite. Like I love me some. Well, now I don't know much about Scorpio, but I love me some Pisces and I love me some Cancer. Like bring that all the way. But as soon as you start getting into the air sign category, I'm gonna have my guard up. No, we don't do air. There's no air at Tyler's Tarot. I also don't deal with Aries. I don't deal with Leo. I like Sagittarius though. Aries, I don't like them, and I'm an Aries myself. So let me just, I don't personally like them. It's never been my cup of tea. Um, and Leo, yeah, I don't deal with those either. I don't like those too much. Look, there's only a room for one big shot, and that's me. Like I like the attention. I don't want you having it. So bye. See you. Have a good one. Fine. It's been the season of the air sign. I don't know why. Like I'm not kidding. The last 2 months, the most significant connections I've had was with air signs. And I'm like, at first I tried to ignore it. I'm like, okay, let me ignore this because I'm like, okay. But then I was like, after all, I'm like, no, I can't do this. No, no. And I do base if I'm a interact with, I do base my interactions off what your sun sign is. And I know that's not healthy, but that's just because you know what? I have to look at history, and history will tell you a lot. And I look back, and Gemini's, I've never had one that was loyal or honest, very two-faced. Literally will sit and talk in your face and talk behind your back. They're the fakest fucking sign I ever come across. They're phony. Uh, and they're my least favorite of all the signs, with Aquarius being right there behind it. So ah, I do not like Gemini, and I do not like Libra. Sorry, not Leo, Aquarius. Libra I can tolerate, but that Aquarius shit, we don't do that. And I don't like Aries. I don't. I don't like the zodiac sign of Aries. I don't. And like Leo. What about the Earth sign? Uh, I can deal with Capricorn in small doses. After a while, it gets tiring talking about fucking money and talking about fucking business. You see what I'm saying? And I noticed that with a lot of Capricorn. I'm like, okay, look, I run a successful business. I don't need you to keep talking about business. I already do it. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, got the bank account to prove it. All right, I'm good. I'm good. And then Virgo with the fucking OCD. I can't deal with it. uh, I'm offending a lot of people. I don't care. I don't give a damn if I'm who I'm offending. But I do not, honestly, I despise. You know what? Wouldn't that suck if my future relationship is an air sign, but I basically shunned it away before it could get there? Because I don't care. I don't care. I can't do it. I can't do it. My favorite is I hope that whoever I end up with is a water sign. Period. End of discussion. I'll be right back, y'all. Oh shit. For some reason the reception keeps, I don't know if that's YouTube or me, but it keeps going in and out. Be right back. Right now I'm laying down in the theater. I got my bed in here, everything. Well, my mattress. Be right back. I'm back. Tyler's back in town. Yeah. I'm back in town, baby. I'm back in town. Y'all can see me now. Back in motherfucking town. I'm in here talking shit. Well, thank you, Dora. I appreciate you. Hey, how you doing? How are you? I'm good. I'm just on here talking to y'all. I'm just bored 24/7. I cannot get out of my boredom. You were supposed to be a Pisces, but you were born too early. So that means you're an Aquarius. I'm just kind of like mad at myself for pushing folks away. I can't stand it, man. I got to stop doing that. And this is me acknowledging that within myself. You see what I'm saying? I'm not one of them hoes that'll get on here and say, no, it's because they did this or they did that. No, it's me. It's me. Okay. Sometimes I feel like everybody is a hairy baby. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. I don't even like that song, but that really applies to me right about now. And when my depression works the graveyard shift, all of the people I ghosted stand there in the room. That actually is very true. Y'all are funny. Y'all don't think I'm cool. Y'all don't think I'm cool. Well, thank you, Oscar Gamboa. Dude, you have some badass posters. Well, thank you. They light up too, but it never shows because of what it shows. But it makes it look like they're kind of having like. Do I even have the remote to turn the light boxes? They're called light boxes, and they were literally like a ton of money a piece. Cost my arm and leg to get it. Do I have the remote? I don't think I do. I'll always lose that. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. No, I don't have the remote. But yes, they light up. But I don't have the remote to light them hoes up. No, I can't find it. I was gonna show y'all, but yeah, they light up, but I can't find the remote to turn the lights on. gotta look a mess. And this bloated looking motherfucker, man. Shaped like a hungry hippo looking motherfucker, man. Shaped like a sack of oranges looking motherfucker. Shaped like a Idaho potato looking motherfucker. Shaped like a gallon of milk looking motherfucker. Shaped like a gallon of milk. Shaped like a gallon of milk. Well, Oscar, I'm glad somebody agrees with my decorating style, says Oscar Gamboa. I can tell just by the way you decorate your house, we get along. Yeah, I love trash. And I always said if I get a house, I want trash in my house. This is trash. So I'm saying. And I like it. It's not conventional. You know, if people visit it, they probably think I'm a weirdo. If they saw, you know, I'm sure the people that do visit think it's weird, but I don't know, it's trash to me. I like it. I like a little bit of trash. So, I like a little bit of trash. So, I'm about to get off here in a second. Wanted to show off my light boxes, but I'm not going to be able to because I can't find that remote. And I don't feel like looking for it. But listen, where you been? Always, what about the girl from your high school? I have no idea. You mean I don't know who you're talking about. I always wonder if some of my old high school classmates will ever come up on my channel. They say, well, I think I know who that is. Chucky and Trailer Park. Pantene, Chucky and Trailer Park, Chucky and Tresemme, hoo la la. Karen, are you giving me a reading? It probably is somewhere over there. I just don't feel like looking for it. I just don't feel like looking for the whore. My favorite room in my house is definitely the theater. Oh, you was right. It's on the table. Woman, are you woman? Woman. It's on the couch by the little table. It's on the table actually. Let me see if I can get it to work now. Oh, there we go. Oh, showing my mess. Look, I had a plate sitting over there. I was eating. Thank you very much. So don't try to hate on me for that. I can change the brightness, which I'm about to do. We can go, oh, it's showing on the, look how messy I am. I'm such a messy slut. Let's see, turn the brightness all the way down. So you can turn the brightness all the way down or go all the way to 100. Or you can change the mode, the strobe mode, which is fucking annoying. And these things cost an arm and a leg. These are not cheap. And they're worth every penny. So if you ever want something for your house, don't look at the price tag and go, oh, no, I can't do that. Believe me, they're worth every penny. They are very majestic and very beautiful. Can't really see it in that brightness because it's too... In person, they look amazing. Camera doesn't do it justice. They look very HD in person, like some 4K type of looking shit. I did that. I actually hung those myself. So, I just get tired of sitting in a chair, so I bring my mattress down here and just be on I'm on the mattress right now. Because the chairs, I'm like, okay, I want to lay down shit. I'm a fat... So I like to lay down shit. Fuck that, son. Uh, but yeah, this is definitely my favorite house, and I love the surround sound. Don't start getting out of sync now. I ain't playing that shit y'all tonight. I ain't playing that shit with y'all tonight. We ain't gonna do that out of sync shit. You see, we ain't playing that tonight. That's the one flaw about this damn remote is that sometimes it gets out of sync. You gotta play around with it. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Did it get back on? Okay. Look, now it's out. Look at this. Are you fucking kidding? Mother effer. Let's see. Come on. Stop being so fucking stupid. I'm sorry I'm cussing so much, y'all. I gotta get this out of. Okay. Oh, I just had it almost. Oh, there it goes. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Want to see something else cool for y'all ones that are new? You want to see how big of a who in here wants to see how big of a nerd I am? Yes, you want to see it, right? What? I hope so, Gina. That'd be epic. I wish. Who in here wants to see how much of a weirdo I am, a nerd I am? Okay, I'll show you. I will show you. Okay. So let's. Oh, well, for y'all ones that haven't got an update, I gotta clean my house. Please do not judge my mess. Alexa, turn on all lights. I finally got a couch, by the way. So, got a couch. It's still a mess in here. I've been doing my own readings here for myself. I got to put some pictures up and because my house is pretty bare when it comes to decorations. I ain't gonna show you my kitchen. It's a mess. I gotta order more. So let's see. I'm not gonna show the rooms because the rooms are a hot ass mess. But I do have, this is, look, you can tell I'm an Aries. Look at this. Excuse the mess, but a red bed. But anyways, so this is how much of a nerd I am. A movie nerd, that is. Sees this messy room. Now, a lot of y'all have seen this. Obviously, there's new people that haven't. But voila! 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 I'm a big nerd. Look at the dust. I gotta get that dust from out there. Let's see. Okay.
Ready home. Over yet.
Oh!
No sleep on the job.
But yeah. Okay. Freddie's too loud and he talks too much shit. He talks more shit than me. Anybody talking more shit than me is gonna get the ass kicked. Freddie. But yeah, this is my. Okay, let me tell you. Look at this, by the way. Let's see. I'm right. And so here's a story behind this. This is okay. Here's a story behind this. So when I was a kid, and I used to live in Georgia, and I used to live in Georgia, right? And oh, I love the way my Couch looks from my loft look. Look at that. I'm really coming up in style, folks. But so here's a story behind the pinball machine. So when I was a kid, I used to go and play Freddy Krueger pinball at the bowling alley, and I used to go and play it a lot, right? Then I shit you not, they got rid of it because I used to go play it just specifically for that Freddy Krueger pinball, this exact one. Not this exact one. I mean, it's the same model, but obviously I don't have the same one from the bowling alley. You know what I mean? So they had got rid of it, and I was heartbroken. I said, "Damn, I love that thing," and they got rid of it. They updated it with something totally new, right? Well, years goes by, and I said, if I ever come across one of those to purchase for myself, I'm going to buy one. And I shit you not, one day I was searching up game. I was going to get a pool table, right? I was going to get a pool table, and so I happened to look up this place that sells gaming things like pinballs, pool balls. Not expecting to find Freddy on there, right? And I shit you not, I was looking, and lo and behold, there was a listing for that pinball machine. I said, "Oh my God, my childhood dream, it's gotta come true." And I remember like freaking out. I was like, "Please tell me they ain't gonna sell out before I can get over there." So I literally went down there, put my money down, reserved it, paid for it, and they brought it out the same day. They delivered it to me. And I'm like, that's like one of my biggest possessions, my biggest achievements. So, so that's the thing. I'm very proud of that thing because I waited years. It's like the universe, literally, it was like a full circle moment. This game that I would go to the bowling alley to play is now mine after they got rid of it. Well, it's not the same one, you know what I mean? So there's a story time for you. I know y'all are not interested in hearing it, but I don't care. Y'all watching, ain't you? So why ain't y'all talking? Where y'all at? Are y'all there? Am I here? What's going on? They don't motherfucking talk, man. But yeah, I got so much decorating to do. I guess since I'm not gonna move, at least not anytime soon. I was so dead set on moving, but after I got to think about it, I'm like, I don't want to go through the buying a house process again. I don't want to. It was stressful as hell, you know. It was stressful as hell. And I'm like, I don't want to go through that again. I'll just stay in my home and just be here. Thank y'all for watching, by the way. I know y'all want reads. And OnlyFans, I'm doing y'all 2 reads tomorrow, too. I'm going to do an all sign read and I'm going to do an almost personal read all on the same day. Alexa, turn downstairs temperature to 65.
The heat's set to 65.
Thank you, bitch. Thank you, Onig. Not, I wasn't saying that to y'all, saying that to Alexa, but thank you, Onigum. Do y'all think I screwed up my potential date? Like I think I did? Because I kind of was very disrespectful. I gotta stop doing that. I ain't never gonna find nobody because of me. My hot tub. I was gonna get in the hot tub and my jacuzzi tonight, but I don't feel like dealing with it. You know, getting in the look. The best part about the hot tub is getting in it, but the worst part is getting out because, especially when it's cold. Oh, really? Well, thanks, Layla Bean. And say hey to your mother for me. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the support. I'm not going to say specifically what I did because I don't want people to feel like I'm talking about them. I don't. But it was all me. Everything was going good. Had a date set for next week, and I just was like, I can't do this. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't get invested. I'm sorry. And I already did that before, and I was forgiven for that. And then I did it again, and I'm like, okay, I can't come back a third time and do it again. So I feel like I've already screwed it up. Um, and this has been a repetitive theme for me because, like I said, it happened as early as 2 months ago too. Happened yesterday, and then it happened. Yeah, this keeps happening back to back. So, but yeah, yeah. Where is everybody from up in here? I'm terrified of being hurt. I'm gonna be real with you, Tina Warren. Terrified because I know what I have to offer. That's the thing. I know what I have to offer, and anytime I've tried to give love, it was never given back in return. It was never. And then if somebody's super into me, I'm never into the person back. It sucks, you know. And I just can't. I can, and it's like, I've been waiting for something to happen, and it finally does. And like I said, as soon as the new year hit, I started getting like bombarded with like potential love, potential options, uh, and it's just like I've just scared away every potential, and I can't help it. I can't help it because, like I said, and this ain't just with love. This is with friends too. Like as soon as I start to feel like something is going to develop, whether it be okay, I'm usually okay with the like first stages, like where you're getting to know each other. Like I'm okay with that stage, like the small talk, or I grew up here. Where'd you grow up? You grew up here, all that. But as soon as it starts to get like, oh, why am I wanting this person to text me more? How come when I, how come I'm waiting for a text? As soon as it starts getting that, it's got to go. And so when it starts doing that, it's I gotta go. Like I said, I'm okay with the first stages, whether it's friends, love, whatever the case may be. But as soon as it starts to feel like I'm getting too close, like I'm getting too involved, I shut down. And so that's the problem. And I've always went with the motto, leave before you get left. Because I've look, I wouldn't say I've necessarily been left, but I never was really in a relationship. I had one for like 3 months, and that was a mistake. That was a mistake right there. But never really been left, but it's like I don't want to be the one that gets left. So I always like to bow out when I feel like I have control over the situation. I'm like, well, I said, because I always have this thought in my head, like if I bail out now, I won't have to deal with the fall. And that actually has helped me over the years. I didn't have to deal with many falls because, well, I always eject myself from it before it does, you know. And so I know that's really weird, but at least I'm being honest. At least I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? So at least I'm being honest. So and it's pretty pathetic because if you think about it, none of my friends I had back when I was in Georgia, I don't even stay in touch with nobody anymore, right? And I always thought when I moved out of Georgia and when I moved to the West Coast, aka California, Vegas, well, I'm in Vegas right now, Nevada. I always thought, oh, I'm gonna have me a friend group and it's like I got over here and I still didn't make no friends. Like any friends I thought I made, it was friendships that didn't last, like in this area. Like I don't have any consistent friendships, and I know why. Now sometimes it's the person, it's not always me. It's like they just do something stupid. I'm like, fuck you, right? But majority of the time it's me that starts spazzing out. I've done this 3 times in the last 2 months with 3 individuals. So, and it won't stop. I can't help it because as soon as I think, I'm like, okay, no, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna go along with it this time. I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm gonna go along with it, and then next thing I know, I snapped, had a date planned for next week, everything, and just all derailed because of yours truly. I'm like, I can't do this. I said, I'm going to delete your number and I'm going to delete your Facebook. You won't have to worry about me reaching out again because I had already called it off 2 times before that. And then I was like, I'm not going to do this again. I can't keep, doing that. That's kind of disrespectful. So I just deleted all contact info, everything. And that's what that's what I do a lot too. Like with who in here does this? Like, let me see if you do this. Let me see if you do this because I do it. If I stop being friends with someone or if I stop talking, I delete all contacts, all emails. Am I the only one that does that? I do. Uh, like if you'll look, you'll know. Like wait, the thing. Like just know if we've stopped being friends, I don't have your number no more. That's just how it goes. Like if I stop talking to you, I don't have your number. Like it's done. Because the reason I do that is because I'm like, okay, if I ever have a inkling to want to reach out, I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I'm like, oh, let me just eliminate that possibility by deleting the number because I don't memorize numbers. I have it all in my contacts. Like that is my way of kind of like ridding myself of the person. But what kills me is this is what kills me. This happened last night to a particular bitch over in a motherfucking California. This happened last night, and bitch, I hope you watching, ho. Okay, so I delete numbers after I stop talking to somebody, right? So last night I get a message from this person that I had deleted the number, and they said, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Who the hell is this?" And they go, "Really? Whatever." Just like that. And I'm going, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "Who the fuck is that?" Because and then I started to realize who it was based off their tone and how they were texting. I'm like, "Oh, this is such and such." I can tell by the way you're texting. I knew immediately. Like, I was like once I started looking, I'm like, "Oh, that's such and such," because that's how they text. And that's when I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" Because all it did was pop up as a number, right? So I'm not the only one that does that. But yeah, like I delete numbers. Once you're going out of my life, I delete your number. Like you won't have to worry about me hitting you up because you out. I do that with everybody. I even did it with my mama a few times. And me and my mama we're on good terms. First of all, but when I have a little squabble with my mama, like it's very rare, but it happens. I'll delete my mama's number, right? Because I get mad at her. Because we have our little disagreements. It ain't nothing like super deep. It's like over this dumbest stuff, right? And I said, you know what? I'm deleting her, and like I delete, and then she'll message. She's like, I'm like, who is this? Knowing good and well, I don't even know why I delete her number because I always like reprogram it the same day. Like she'll reach out, and I'll be like, oh, I got your number again. All this stuff. Yeah, I do that to my mama. I guess I'm. So I sure do. So don't think it's just don't try to feel important. But yeah, I delete numbers. I deleted my let's see. I've been deleting my brother's number. I ain't had his number in years. That's after we had our fallout. Hell, I don't even talk to him like that. Like I ain't had his. I don't even know what his number is. So I'm saying. Um. So yeah, but that's what I do. It's like reason I do that is I'm like okay, I don't want to feel. I don't like. Okay, there's 2 things. Well, no, there's a lot of things. I don't like. I don't like being the one that like has to reach out and try to reconcile things. I'm not doing that. Like once you're gone, you're gone. Your number's gone. I wouldn't be able to reach out if I wanted to. And this happened. I've done this like literally in the last. I've done this 3 times in the last 2 months. Deleting numbers after I get done talking. Actually, take that back. It happened twice yesterday. Take that back. I swear on everything. I had something must be astrological going on. Something astrological is going on. Let me tell you. This happened twice yesterday. Take that back. From the one friend who I knew because of their tone of text. I'm like, oh, that's such and such. But then it happened with another one. I'm like, who is this? And then I started realizing, I was like, oh, okay, sorry. And I think at that point they realized I deleted their number because they're like probably thinking, why are you asking who this is? I thought you had my number. But yeah, it's wrong everything. It happened twice yesterday where people that I deleted from my contacts reached out, like texted me, and I'm thinking, who is this? Whew. But yeah, I swear that's what I do. And I think honestly, it was meant for me to talk about this because maybe some of you out there have this same issue. Maybe you don't feel so alone. I'll be the one to tell you. I don't go around. I can't stand that motherfucking shit when a bitch acts like they didn't do shit wrong in the connection. I will tell you where I went wrong. I will tell you. I'll tell you if I was the culprit. I'll tell you if I was the main reason it didn't work. I can't stand a person that when they had a lot, when they I can't stand when a person actually did a whole lot of shit, but they won't admit it. They'll put it off on the other person. No, that's not me. I'll let you know. No, I fucked it up. I did. I started acting out on you. I started talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you I did it. It ain't gonna be no, oh, not taking accountability. I take accountability. So I'm saying? So I can't stand people that can't be honest with themselves. People that always play the victim. I don't play the victim. I'll let you know. No, I caused it. I did it. I was the reason. Now, is there people out there that fuck me over? Yes, there is. But can I also, in those situations where they screw me over, can I also look at where maybe I went wrong? Yes, I can. But I would say majority of the time when I fall out with someone, it's because of me. Because I am a really horrible individual and I cannot connect with folks. I can't connect with folks. It's not that I can't connect. I'm afraid of connecting. I'm afraid, like I said, I'm okay with the initial stage of, hey, I'm Tyler. I'm 34. I'm from Georgia. My mother's name is this, and we was raised here. I'm okay with that type of talk. And so I'm saying, but when it starts getting too deep, and I'm letting you two in, and they're letting me two in, I'm like, oh, we don't do this at Tyler's Tarot. We don't do that. There's no getting to know each other at Tyler's Tarot. So I'm saying, I'm like, oh, I'll cut it off. I do that. That's me. I'm not gonna sit here and blame folks. I ain't gonna sit here and blame. Now there is some that I can like blame, but even like I said, even in those situations, I can look and go, well, I did kind of do that and did this, but majority of the time, it's me that's the main issue. So that's the way I put it. I ain't gonna sit there and blame everybody else. I feel like a lot of people, and you know what, in my subscriber base too, because a lot of times I see y'all right on my videos talking about, yeah, they this was so horrible to me, and they threw me out of a moving car. Literally, like they threw me out, and I ended up on the side of the road. Police picked like, and then they'll always play the victim, and then literally like they left a post-it note, and literally like they'll come up with these crazy scenarios. I'm like, and I always go, but what did you play in it? Did you play some type of now? If you got cheated light on, that's different. I'm just talking about little small stuff like, well, he don't do this, he don't do this, and he doesn't do that. But what? Okay, but what do you bring into the situation? I don't know why I said post-it note. I don't know where I came from. What do you bring into the situation? What did you do? I can't stand a bitch that does that. Or yeah, she just like she did this and she did that. But what did are there things you did that's not like I said, there's always two sides to a story, and somewhere in between is the truth. And that's like, and I know that's very cliche to say, but that's the truth. Because I always hear people talking about their side of the story. I never see people go, no, I did this and did that, and then they did their stuff. I never see that in my comments. It's always one-sided narrative every time. They left trash laying around and pay, and like they did this, and I always had to pick up. But let me see. Okay, where are you? What part of your personality is annoying? How could you have annoyed them at times too? So I'm saying I always look at it from both sides. And so I can't, like I said, I can't stand a victim because I'm always the one. I'll tell you where I fucked up. I'll be hell. I'll beat you to the punch. I'll let you know where I fucked up before you even ask, before you even try to bring it up. So yeah, kangaroos are an abomination to Christ. I hate them whores. My star sign is Aries. I'd love to see my subscribers evolve to where they start admitting things they're doing in their comments they leave on my page. It's always they. There's no they at Tyler's Tarot. What about taking accountability for some things you did too? So I'm saying, So I never like I don't ever see subscribers do that where they go, yeah, they did this, but I also did this myself. So I never see that. It's always they stunk. They didn't take a bath. They cheated on me. They threw me out of moving. They threw me out of a moving car. They tried to throw me out of a moving airplane once. Literally, if it wasn't for the flight attendant, I would have just went flying. And then they also did. They always come up with these crazy scenarios. But I'm thinking to myself, do you ever stop and think where you're annoying yourself, or you're annoying? Maybe you annoyed that person. Things you were doing. It just drives me crazy. So I don't know why I'm having this big rant. Kyra says, I unsubscribed months ago. Well, bitch, I wish you'd stay unsubscribed. Hell, if you would have given me your login info, I would have logged into your account and unsubscribed from me, Tyler's Tarot, for you. That way you wouldn't have to. All right? Bitch. So I think today is basically self-accountability day. So I unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck what you did. Bitch, you should unsubscribe from life itself. What about that? All right? Because you motherfucking suck. Bitch. Morticians. Your boy Tyler was almost a mortician. That's what I wanted to do initially before I went into criminal justice when I was in college. I wanted to go to mortuary school. I wanted to go to mortuary school. And I got derailed from that. And I even said this during a live stream hell a while back. I literally have thought I wanted to have my own funeral home. I've thought about that. I'm like, well, you're in a place where you could have that, but it's because I did my research and I have to get the right certificates and the right education before I could even own a funeral home. I'm like, oh, do I want to go back to school for all? I don't even want to go back to school. I'm like, if I went back to school for something, it would probably be mortuary science. That's where I would love to work with the dead. So I've said this before. That's what I was going to do before I did criminal justice. When I was 17, I had to think. I'm like, okay, where do I want to go? What's the easiest way to get some type of degree or whatever? I went for criminal justice. I didn't even finish that. So, but that would have been my second. First of all, my first choice, but I just chose criminal justice. I'm like, you know what, I want to do, and so, but I wanted to go to mortuary school. I sure did. And really, honestly, I would love to one day go back to school. Now that I have the funds and I'm self-sufficient to where I would love to do that, like get my funeral license or my mortuary license, whatever it is you got to go through, right? And have my own funeral home. I would love that. So but I think that'd be like, what, 5, 6 years of school? By then it'd be too late. I have seen a ghost. I've said this before. I've talked about that before. Because think about it. Think about this. If you get into mortuary science, okay, there's never a shortage of dead people. You'll always be gainfully employed. You know what I'm saying? Like, same with that and medical. You'll always, but I can't stand people that go into these weird, like, artsy degrees. Like, I got an art degree like photography. What the fuck you gonna do with that? Like, I mean, I'm sure there's things you can do about it. Or I got my degree on computers. Actually, computer is very lucrative, so that would be okay. But it kills me when people get these off the wall artsy degrees, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck you gonna do with that? What the fuck you gonna do with that? So I don't think it would bother me to work on dead bodies. I don't think that would bother me at all. Like to do the embalming and the formaldehyde process. I don't think that bothered me at all. I think what would bother me is having to deal with the family because I have social anxiety. It wouldn't be the dead. It'd be like, okay, I'm like, well, would I even be able to sit down with the family and say, okay, what type of service do y'all want? Because I get nervous around people, like, and I would probably come off as cold and dismissive to these grieving families. So I'd probably have to hire somebody to do that process. But as far as I'd rather deal with the dead than the living. I swear on everything, I'd rather deal with dead people than living people. So, because the dead can't talk back and they can't judge you. So, could you imagine me being in the embalming room and me going, your father's telling me about a watch. Your father doesn't agree with being buried. He wants to be cremated. Your father's here. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to go with the cremation? No, are you sure the burial? Okay, he's telling me he wants to be cremated. Okay, your father's here, but if you don't want to respect your father's wishes. Okay, all right. Like I said, your father's here. I'm so lame. I'm not funny. Just go along with it. All right. Your mother's telling me about a bra. Did you have your mother's bra? Yep, that's your mother. Your mother wants to be cremated with the bra. Do you have the bra? Your mother's here. Do you have your brothers, do you have your brother's jock strap? Yep, that's your brother. Yep, yep. I want to be a medium too. I wish I could be a medium. There's so much I want to be. I always joke, but I'm telling you, if I had that gift to be a medium, I would be going around talking to all kinds of folks, people's dead folks. Like I'd literally go up to people and go, well, no, I wouldn't be able to because social anxiety, but I would like book mediumship sessions like where people would come book me, and I would do that. I sure would. You want to talk to your father? Your father's telling me about you. Are you buying a new house? Yep, yep. Your father's saying about a house. Did you sell your father's house? And then the water heater break. Yeah, the water heater. Yeah, He said you need a new water heater before you sell it. Yep, that's your. Yep, yep. I would love to do that. So, uh, I want to be a medium too, but I'm a two. I want to be a medium in size too. I sure do. Your father. Fern Gully. I ain't seen that movie in for a year, and I ain't seen that movie in years. Well, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna get back into watching my movies, and I will talk to y'all later. All right. Bye, y'all. See you. It was nice chatting. I have lost. I don't know what else to talk about. 1 second. Thanks, Terry Basali, for the 5. Thanks, Deandra Chanel, for that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. 81% of people think I'm cool. 19% don't think I'm cool. Well, fuck off, 19%. Y'all go to hell. Go to hell with gasoline draws, all right? All right. Bye. See ya.